guys, so today's video is going to be my best of beauty for 2014 video, and so I'm just going to tell you some of the products that I have been loving for the whole year of 2014. And I don't have a lot just because the last couple months of 2014 I did try a bunch of stuff, but I didn't want to include it in this video because I feel like I didn't use it for the whole year, so I didn't want to have like a million products that I've only been using for a couple months and don't know if it's like worth mentioning in a whole year of favorites videos. And I don't normally do favorites videos, but I just thought that this would be a fun thing to do because I like watching these kind of videos just to get an idea of some new things I want to try and things like that. So I'm not just going to cover makeup, I'm going to be covering skincare, hair care, and makeup. I was going to do random favorites in here too, but I decided that the products that I have here are just like the main things that I use almost every single day in the year of 2014. So I'm going to start with skincare. So I only have 3 products that I use the entire year in 2014. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video. But I only have 3 products for skincare. The first one is the Clarisonic. This is the Mia 2, and this is the case that it comes in. And then this is what it looks like. It's just like this pink and white pattern. I don't even know what pattern that is, like floral print. The Clarisonics have been very popular for the past couple years, but I just got mine last summer. And basically it's like a exfoliant for your face. So you put cleanser on here, and then this kind of vibrates. It's like a brush and it vibrates, and you move it in circular motions throughout your skin, and it just lightly exfoliates your face, takes off any sign of makeup that you could have on your face, and it just really improves your skin overall. Now, a lot of people say when they first use the Clarisonic that they break out, and that could happen because it kind of just like brings everything to the surface of your skin so it can clear it away. But I didn't experience any breaking out when I first used this, but I will say that this has helped my skin overall. I can feel it when I need to use my Clarisonic, if that makes sense. So I have been loving this product for 2014. This next product I kind of purchased probably like around October. This is the Garnier Nourishing Oil for dry skin, and it says dissolves impurities in makeup and replenishes skin, and it's made with jojoba and macadamia oils. Jojoba, I'm saying that right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, it's just an oil, and as you can see I only have a little bit left. You put it in your hands, rub it on your face when your face is dry, and it just like emulsifies your makeup, takes all your makeup off. You can use it as just like a cleanser, but since it doesn't like suds up, I don't like to use it with my Clarisonic. So I just use this to take off my makeup, and then I'll use like my regular cleanser. But I have really been liking this because I noticed that it really helps my dry skin. Like I have no dry patches since using this. This last skincare product is almost gone. There's this much left, but luckily I just bought a new one. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So this can be used as a toner, a facial like setting spray for your makeup, and you can also use it kind of as like a fix plus would be like you wet your brushes with it when you put on your makeup, and it just makes your eyeshadows and things like that more pigmented. A trick that I've been using with this lately is I'll wet my beauty blender under the faucet, and then I'll like squeeze it out and everything, but then right before I'm going to use it on my skin, I'll spray it with this, and it kind of takes the place of setting your makeup. So if you have dry skin like I do, try wetting your beauty blender with a setting spray, because you might be able to get away with not setting your makeup after that. So since this has rose in it, this is really good for reducing redness on your skin, which is the main reason why I bought it, because when I don't have foundation on, my skin tends to get very red, so when I spray this on my skin, it kind of reduces the redness. Moving on to hair care, I only have 2 products for hair care, which is very sad because I go to Cosmoprof or Salon Centric like once a month and just like buy stuff, and I haven't been impressed with like anything that I have been buying lately. So the only two things I have is this first one is the Pureology Fresh Approach Dry Conditioner. So if you have been watching my videos, then you know that I love dry shampoo because I don't wash my hair every single day. So in between washes, I like to use a dry shampoo, or even when my hair is clean, sometimes you just want to add some texture to your hair. So my biggest problem, because my hair doesn't get oily that fast, so my biggest problem when I want to wear like second day hair down is my hair, like the ends from coloring it, bleaching it, everything like that, they are so dry along with my skin and everything else. They're so dry and they just get like knotted and tangled up, and it's just like gross, and I end up throwing my hair on top of my head. So this dry conditioner has been really helping me because I'll just wake up, if I need dry shampoo, I'll spray dry shampoo in my roots, spray the dry conditioner on me ends. I'm in my mom's car. So I'll just spray this dry conditioner on my ends, brush it through, and I notice that my hair is not as tangly throughout the day. Also, if you wear extensions, this is an amazing product to use because when you wear extensions, they can tend to get like tangled up and dry, and instead of using an oil or something like that, you can use this dry conditioner, brush it through, and you really don't have to wash them as often. So my last hair care was actually in my January favorites at the beginning of 2014, but I've been using this for a couple years now. It's the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask, and I have never found a deep conditioner that works for my hair as good as this one. And that's really surprising to me because you cannot find macadamia at any SalonCentric stores or Cosmoprof stores. And those are stores that carry professional brands of hair care and things like that at a discounted price for licensed cosmetologists or students or estheticians. And they do not carry this line, so I don't know if this is considered a professional hair brand. When I worked at Ulta, you couldn't use like the $3.50 coupons on this brand, so they considered it like a professional hair artistry brand. But so I don't really know. I would consider it, like if it was my choice, I would consider it a professional brand just because how amazing this deep conditioner alone is. I would assume that it would be. I'm not sure, but either way, I have never found a better deep conditioner than this one right here, and I actually just finished up a Redken one and it did not even compare. So I have been through probably 4 or 5 tubs of this, and I'm going to continue repurchasing it because I don't think that anything can top this. The first thing I'm going to go into is makeup tools. So the first one is this Makeup Geek angled contour brush, and I have been using this a lot recently to contour, and I used it today. And I just love how small this is. It can really get into like the hollows of your cheekbones, and I've been loving this for contouring. The last beauty tool that I have been loving is the Beauty Blender. These have been all over the place, probably for the last like year and a half. But what you do with these is you wet it under the faucet, and then I like to spray a makeup setting spray on it. And you can use this to put on foundation, concealer, like any cream products. So you just bounce it on your skin like this and like buff out your concealer or foundation or whatever. And it just gives you a very like flawless finish and a very dewy finish. And it can also, if your foundation is a little bit too heavy, if you tap this out on your skin, it kind of like shears it out a little bit. And if you use it to apply your foundation, it'll just shear out any foundation, whatever concealer that you're using. So I only have one foundation that I'm going to mention in this video, and that is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Liquid Foundation. So Bare Minerals came out with their liquid foundation, I'm pretty sure in 2014. And it took me a while to actually get around to purchasing it, but I absolutely love this foundation. And I would only recommend it to you if you have dry skin. Next, I have a primer, and I probably should have said that before the foundation, but if you have watched any of my previous tutorials, you would know that I love Benefit's Professional as a primer underneath my foundation. I don't use this when I use the Bare Minerals foundation, because I feel like the Bare Minerals foundation on its own is like, it just works the best on its own without any primers or anything like that. It really just makes your skin flawless and just creates like a clear canvas for your makeup, and it also fills in any pores. I only have one concealer that I want to mention, and that is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I am in the color Light, and I really love this concealer. This is the only concealer that I have repurchased in 2014. Yeah, I mean, I just really like this concealer. It feels very high-end for a drugstore price. I think it's like $3 or $4, so can't go wrong with this concealer. The next thing I want to mention is lashes. So I don't wear lashes every single day or even in every single video. It's kind of like rare occasion that I wear lashes. And I also haven't found a pair of lashes that I wanted to keep rebuying until this pair. So this is the Ardell Glamour Demi Wispies, and you can see that they're just so wispy. And what I like about these is you can see your eyeshadow behind the lashes. So I really don't like when I'm wearing eyelashes and all you see is like a thick band of lash and you can't see my eyeshadow unless I close my eyes. But I like with these lashes that they're so wispy on the ends that you can still see my eyeshadow when my eyes are open. So this product hasn't been in my life for a very long time, but I just wanted to throw this in this video because I know for a fact that this is going to be a product that I keep repurchasing, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Mine is in the color Taupe, and I just use this to fill in my brows. If you watch my videos, then you would know that I used to use the Tease eyeshadow color from the Naked 2 palette, and ever since I tried this, like nothing compares to it. I have 3 palettes that I want to talk about for the year 2014 that I've been loving. So when I first started my YouTube channel, actually the month of January is my 1-year anniversary for creating, well, not creating my YouTube channel because I've had my YouTube channel forever, but it's my 1-year anniversary of posting videos. So, yay for me. But if you've been watching my videos, then you know this time last year I was loving the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and I used this palette for a good like 4 or 5 months without using any other palette, which is very rare for me because I like jump from eyeshadows to eyeshadows like all the time. So the Urban Decay Naked 3 was one of my favorite palettes for 2014, and I just love all these colors, which is very surprising because towards like this half of the palette is cool tones, and I'm not a cool toned kind of girl. So and then like these ones are all rose, like rose gold shades, and I love rose gold, but for eyeshadows I love warm browns, like though that is my go-to. So for me to use this palette for that long, you know that it is a good palette. So my next favorite palette is this Anastasia Amrezy palette, and I got this around September, October, and I was obsessed with it until probably like the middle of October, like November. And it just comes with 10 warm shades, and I like, that is just me in a palette. If I could create a palette, it would probably look something like this, except for I probably wouldn't put the black or the green in there, or probably not the purple either. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't use black that much like in my makeup routine. The main reason why I got this palette was for these 2 shades right here, which is Caramel and Morocco, and it's just like they're really burnt warm eyeshadows, which is right up my alley. And yeah, so I loved this palette for probably all of fall. I probably didn't use any other palette besides this one for like all of fall. The last thing before lips that I want to mention is Makeup Geek as a whole company. I have discovered Makeup Geek in the year 2014, and it is by far my favorite eyeshadows ever. I have some of their brushes, and I have their gel eyeliner, and this right here is a blush. This is in the color Infatuation, which I really love this blush as well. but I really love Makeup Geek for their eyeshadows. So this right here is a Z palette, and you can buy Makeup Geek's eyeshadows for $5.99 a piece, and that's like amazing because like the quality of these are amazing. Makeup Geek shadows are the only shadows that I've been using aside from today. I used the Urban Decay Naked 3, but I just can't stop ordering Makeup Geek shadows. Like, I can guarantee that probably by spring, I will have like every single Makeup Geek eyeshadow, especially their foiled eyeshadows. So that's this one right here. As of right now, I only have one of their foiled eyeshadows, and it's in the color Flamethrower, and it is literally like my favorite eyeshadow ever. I find some way to incorporate it. I have it on my lower lash line right now. I find some way to incorporate it in my makeup look every single day. Basically what I'm trying to say is, if you don't own anything from Makeup Geek, stop going to Ulta, stop going to Sephora, and go online, makeupgeek.com, and literally put every single thing in your cart, because that is just like how good this company is. So the last thing that I'm going to mention for this video is lip products, and it's kind of sad that I only have 3 lip products for the entire year of 2014. I don't know, I just feel like these 3 colors are the only ones that I would literally wear for months at a time. Like, here and there I would throw in like a different color, but for my go-to ones and my staple ones that I keep in my purse, that is these 3. So the first one is Milani, and it's in the color Nude Cream. It's just a nude lipstick, and I will swatch it for you. But Milani is very long wearing, and this is just like the perfect nude. It comes off a little bit, not orangey, but a little bit on the warmer side on my skin tone. But if you're a little bit darker than me, then it would be like nude. So that is Nude by Milani. My next lip favorite is by Maybelline, and it is in the color Touch of Spice, and I will swatch that for you. That is right there. It's very similar to the color Whirl by MAC. So if you're looking for a good drugstore dupe, definitely go with Touch of Spice by Maybelline. And this is in their new matte line that they have. And matte lipsticks are not my favorite because they're not very comfortable to wear. But these, I have 2 colors by this line of Maybelline lipsticks, and these are the most comfortable matte lipsticks that I've ever tried, and they're like, what, like $8 or $9. So yeah, and then my last lip favorite is this Laura Geller lip gloss in the color Raspberry Roast, and it's kind of like, it's almost the exact same color as the Touch of Spice lip stick by Maybelline. I actually started using this lip gloss on top of Touch of Spice, and I just fell in love with it after that, and I literally put it over everything, every single lipstick that I wear, and you get a different like vibe of your lipstick. So this is what it looks like swatched. Super pigmented. You literally don't need anything else under it, but I like to put things under it, and this is it on top of Touch of Spice, and it just kind of like intensifies it a little bit. That is also the lip combination that I'm wearing today on my lips. So yeah, that was my finished Best of Beauty favorite products, whatever, of 2014. I hope some of you guys picked something that you want to try. Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And maybe you will go to the store and go on a shopping spree. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you have been loving for 2014, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!